welcome back to the Reading Mama. My name is Heather, and today I have a quick book haul. You know, it feels like a lot, but I'm using up some gift cards, and these books are primarily all for me, so it's mostly fantasy. Let's just be honest. And so it's fantasy and retellings. So I'm gonna hop on and show you what I've got. I'm gonna start with the one book that is not for me. It is a book that I'm hoping to pre-read for my soon-to-be, or my second grader, for next year for school. Her middle name is Ruth from the Bible, and so I found this retelling called The Outsiders, a Ruth retelling. So I'm excited to read this middle grade book. I'll probably save it for middle grade March, but I thought it would be a good fun book for her if that works out. She hasn't done a lot of retellings, but she is very much in her bookworm age and just loving books, and she absolutely adores her name. So I know that anytime there's something with Ruth, she's excited to read it. So I'm excited to read that, but I'll probably wait till middle grade March for that one. Other books I purchased with my gift cards, I went ahead and got for Chantel's Indie Book Club March book, which this is called The Night of Shadows. It's book one in a series by Marcus Bittner. And I don't know anything about it, so I'm going to read you the back. It says, Jacob woke up running. It didn't take long for memories from the past few hours to flood back. His sister's latest disappearance, the foreign soldiers in the woods, his surge of magic that rivaled the greatest Saratham legends. All Jacob wanted was to become a librarian, but between his illegal connection to magic and the phantom voice in his head, his life has never been as simple as that. So yeah, that seems interesting. Not sure, but I'm enjoying indie book authors lately, and that's kind of the crux of what I'm trying to collect and enjoy lately. And then I got some Kate Stradling. I've been working through her backlog of books. I really enjoy them. I did read some of her retellings, so I got another retelling, and this is actually, I'm gonna have to look up the original because I don't know the original. So this is called Maid and Minstrel, and it is a retelling of King Thrushbeard by Brothers Grimm. And I have a Brothers Grimm in the other room, so I might grab that later today and read it before I read this. Her Little Mermaid retelling, which is my least favorite fairy tale, I read the book in a day. It's a little YA fantasy novel, very short, very good. I just really enjoy her writing, so I'm excited for that. And then because I've been enjoying her writing, I went ahead and got her other book. This is a series called Kingdom of Ruses. No clue, just love the author. So I'm like, well, I haven't read anything from her I didn't like yet, so I grabbed a book by her and started grabbing whenever I could. So let's read the back. Viola Moreland's life is a well-orchestrated lie. For generations, her family has fabricated the existence of the Eternal Prince, a mysterious and powerful ruler who watches over the small kingdom of Lenore. This practiced deception cracks when a nameless stranger stumbles across the truth and promptly assumes the prince's identity. Unable to produce the genuine figurehead of the Moreland family, and Viola, I don't know how you want to say it, in particular, must cater to the imposter's whims to risk their web of carefully constructed ruses crumbling to pieces. So that'll be interesting. And then another author that I'm absolutely loving, I've been following her on Instagram for a while and had been saving up, and I finally got one of her books and I devoured it. I just loved it, and it was a retelling, and that is Erin Phillips, another indie author. And so I got Bond of Briars. The first one I read was A Crown of Chains, and I'll talk about that in my wrap up, but it was amazing. So went ahead and bought hers. And so I got Bond of Briars because I want to read that now. The other book of hers that I really want to read is a book that is part of Chantel's Indie Challenge. So I might read it before the month that it's allotted because I did purchase it, but I bought it from Erin because she was having a sale, and so it is a signed author copy. So got her little card, and it just came, and it was so beautiful, and it came really quick. Got a beautiful bookmark. Then we have, and this is a Count of Monte Cristo retelling. I've got a nice little map. Love that. My daughter was like, it's so pretty, don't open it. I'm gonna have to save the seal. My one kid loves wax seals, so I'm gonna have to show her that because she's always doing seals. So I hate tearing open these when they're just so pretty. Okay, So here's Betrayal of Eden, and I believe it's going to be a trilogy. Book 2 comes out later this year, and I'm hoping to join her street teams and share about it, but I obviously want to read it. But I just love all of the quotes she shared and everything, so I was like, I want to be involved in this. I want to read this book, and I loved A Crown of Chains, so I'm loving her writing, so I'm very excited. This is a signed copy. I think it was like, oh yeah, it's like nearly perfect or nearly imperfect. There's just that tiny little thing, but it was on sale, so it was super cheap, which helps me out. But I'm excited to read this, but I probably will read it before Chantel. I don't remember what month we're supposed to read it with Chantel, but I will probably jump on this as soon as possible because I am just eager to read it. Another person had shared this book and talked about the book Calculated by Nova McBee, which I absolutely also love. And I didn't really think about it at the time that it was a Count of Monte Cristo retelling, because it totally is. And that's what this is. I have Count of Monte Cristo staring at me over on my TBR shelf. Is this the year that I actually read it? I've read retellings. I've read, summaries. I've seen the movies. Maybe I need to read it. We'll see. But anyways, so that is my stack of goodies for myself, completely selfish reading. And now I need to go get reading. So thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.